Hi everybody, it's meteorologist Terry Swails here on tswails.com, and this is your weather briefing for Tuesday. And what an incredible 24 to 36 hours of weather it has been around eastern Iowa and western Illinois. In fact, for many parts of the Midwest as far as that's concerned, round after round of severe showers and thunderstorms and some torrential rainfall. And here you can see Reed Timmer, one of the most well-known chasers in the United States. I've been out doing a lot of chasing the past couple of days, and I ran into him out in western Iowa, and we got on a pretty good storm there. I was with Lisa Smith and James Tompkins, and there you can see we're in our pose as we point toward the wall cloud that was just to the east of us. Hopefully I can get some pictures posted on that here in the next couple of days. Just been too busy, too much weather, and too much traveling to get that done, but I will attempt to do that here in the near future. Meantime, here's another outstanding picture I wanted to show you, taken by Ethan Schisler, and he was out yesterday as the storm was approaching eastern Iowa. And look at the shelf cloud there. That is just outstanding structure, a very ominous looking storm, and of course that did produce some winds that reached 95 miles per hour in parts of eastern Iowa, and so a lot of damage from that and some amazing amounts of rainfall. Here you're looking at the National Weather Service rain totals. This is coming out of the Quad Cities here in the National Weather Service. And from about the Quad Cities on towards Iowa City, a corridor of 4 to as much as 6 inches of rain came down yesterday. And right here in the Quad Cities, 5.11 inches of rain fell yesterday. And that is an all-time 24-hour record for the date. And I guess nobody's too surprised about that. There's some real gully washers yesterday. Now, over the past 10 days, look how much rain has occurred around northern Illinois and across northern half of Iowa and into northeast Nebraska. Some spots seeing as much as 10 to 15 inches of rain in just the past 10 days. So many rivers and streams are now running high, and some flooding has been occurring in a lot of locations. Flash flooding yesterday, now river and stream flooding today. And right here in the Quad Cities, the Mississippi River is expected to crest on sometime late Friday or Friday night, and it should be around 21.1 feet. That's down just a little bit from what was projected yesterday. We're getting a better handle now on the amount of water that's been going into the watersheds. But the bottom line is that is a major flood, and a lot of the roads around the river in the Quad Cities will be closed, especially on the Iowa side. Davenport and the big fireworks display, red, white, and blue boom, has been canceled. I'm not sure if that's been pushed to another location, but it will not be happening in its usual place down on the Davenport riverfront. And here's the storm today. It's now pushing off to the east of us, so the heavy rain threat has definitely ended, and that is certainly some good news. But this is a very strong system for this time of year, and look what it's doing to the jet stream here as we go into tomorrow. A major buckle here as that upper air trough works its way into the Great Lakes states. So we're going to have a sharp northwest flow, and boy, is that going to tap into some unseasonably cool air. Look at the temperature anomalies for tomorrow. Very cold air aloft for this time of year. It could produce some showers and a lot of clouds around here. And temperatures are expected to be more than 20 degrees below normal. And that could mean some highs that do not get out of the 60s tomorrow. And that is a pretty unusual occurrence as you get into the month of July. And here you can see our model depiction of high temperatures tomorrow. And boy, that is some exceptionally cool air. That looks a lot more like late September or early October than the hardcore middle of summer. So definitely some cool air in our future, no doubt about that, and that's going to carry right into the 4th of July. Still looking at temperatures that should be 10 to 15 degrees below normal through many parts of the Midwest, and I'm thinking that'll mean highs for the 4th right around 70 to 72 right here in the Quad Cities, and comparable readings will be found in many other locations. Now as we get towards the weekend, you can see the jet stream once again starts to flatten out, and as it goes zonal, that'll push the cool air back up into Canada. And with some warmth returning to the Midwest, we'll get overrunning, and that means the active weather pattern could once again kick in around here. And I'm expecting more showers and thunderstorms to develop later on in the weekend and early next week. Here you're looking at the temperature anomalies on Sunday. So after that cool spurt we're going to experience here in the next couple of days, you can see the temperature should get well back into the upper 80s by the time the weekend comes to a close. So we're not done with summer, no problems there. But again, with that warm air, showers and thunderstorms will move back into the Midwest, and here you can see over the next 8 days some rainfall totals in the range of 2 to 4 inches across much of Iowa, northern Illinois, and back into northern Missouri. And so that's a major concern with our rivers running as high as they are. That could keep some of the water levels up at pretty high levels as we go through the next 7 to maybe 10 days around here. But again, it all depends on exactly where that axis develops. But I sure do expect to see more heavy showers and storms back in the Midwest late in the weekend and into at least the middle portions of next week. And that's your weather briefing for today, that is. Thanks for joining us here on tswails.com. Stay dry, and as always, roll weather.